Hey everyone, this is CaelumEXP and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And off in the distance you can see Cosmo Canyon. I am over here specifically because I just wanted to show you this is very likely going to be the last time that we ever see the buggy outside of Nibelheim. Because the next time we're able to come around this area, we're going to have a completely different mode of transport. And we won't ever see the buggy and the tiny Bronco here at that point. However, the tiny Bronco we will be able to use for a little bit longer. And I didn't show a montage this time because I just simply didn't record me learning any of the limit breaks that I said I was going to be learning in the previous episode. So I learned Earth Rave for Red 13, so he now has all of his. And we picked up his Cosmo Memory limit break skill once we had beaten Lost Number in Nibelheim. So let's go ahead and give that to him. And that trophy earned, a Universe of Pain. Check out his limits. And honestly, when it comes to Red 13, I personally prefer to leave his limits at level 2 or 3 because Stardust Ray and Earthrave do more hits. Cosmo Memory only deals 1 hit to all enemies on the field once, but it hits really hard. So we'll go ahead and set it for the time being. Excuse the yawn, I woke up like 20 minutes ago. And then for Barrett, I ended up learning Anger Max, which is probably his best limit break, but his level 4 limit break is pretty good. Not quite as strong as Anger Max, but it's pretty good. Let's see, Tifa's next. I ended up learning Meteor Strike with her, and, you know, anytime you learn one of the next level ones for her, you just go ahead and set it at that next level, because they're all added into the slots. Who's next? Yuffie. I learned Doom of the Living for her. Doom of the Living is almost identical to her Bloodfest level 2 limit break. It does 1 extra hit, and each hit does a slightly higher, has a slightly higher damage modifier compared to Bloodfest. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Now, let's see, who's next? We're gonna be taking this guy with us. We've already got all of Vincent's that can be obtained so far. Sid, there we go. He's got a lot. So he started with Boost Jump, and I ended up learning Dynamite. I got enough kills for him to get Hyper Jump, and then I used that enough so he learned Dragon. Then he got more kills to get Dragon Dive, and then I used that enough to get Big Brawl. And honestly, okay, hold up. Check. So Boost Jump hits 1 opponent, Dynamite hits all opponents. Hyper Jump attacks all opponents, sometimes dealing death. It has the same effect as Cloud does, with him having Odin an added effect in his weapon. And then, let's see, Dragon. So he will summon a dragon that attacks and drains the HP and MP from one opponent and restores his own HP and MP. And then Dragon Dive continuously attacks, kind of like his Boost Jump and Hyper Jump things, and sometimes it deals death. And then Big Brawl just attacks all opponents, and in my opinion, Dragon Dive is superior to Big Brawl until he can consistently do high damage and or critical hits. Then Big Brawl is superior. Until he gets his level 4, and his level 4 limit break is probably one of the strongest limit breaks in the entire game. It is stupidly powerful. And now, all we have left is to learn Cait Sith's level 2 limit break slots. Alright, so I'm going to show off our materia setup. Cloud has Odin an added effect, cover, counterattack, Chocobo Lure, restore all HP plus and MP plus. That's another thing. I did stop by Cosmo Canyon and I bought 3 HP plus and 3 MP plus. So we're going to start leveling those now too. Cait Sith Has Chocomog and Elemental on him. Seal, Revive, Enemy Skill, Lightning all, HP plus, MP plus. And then Aerith, goodness me, has Earth paired with all, Shiva with HP absorb, she has the other enemy skill, and then Fire and Elemental in her armor, and the third HP plus and MP plus. And I actually want to use a Tranquilizer on Cait Sith, that way he doesn't get his limit breaks all that often. It takes longer to fill up the limit gauge when they are afflicted with sadness. And I have Aerith in the back row to just further reduce the damage that she's going to be taking. Since she's already got all of her limits, I don't need her in the front row anymore. And then what else was there? I think there was something else I wanted to do. No, not that I could think of. Alright, now we're just going to hop back on the Tiny Bronco and we're going to head back on up this way. And then right here, you can see that cave up there before the camera starts turning it down. That cave I tried to point out not too long ago. It is a cave very special to Vincent, or at least it will be. And it is where we'll be getting his final limit break and his ultimate weapon later on. And there's the Mithril Keeper right there, Gungaga, and then the Desert and the Gold Saucer. And what we want to do is we want to just continue over this way. And here it is. The Temple of the Ancients. Oh, hold up. I have another message. Okay, I'm back. Nothing too important right now. At this point, I would recommend making a save. Okay, so if you are somewhere in between levels 25 and 35, I would recommend making an alternate save somewhere. Because once you go into the Temple of the Ancients, you are not leaving until the events here are done. So for anybody who may be playing along for whatever reason, do make an alternate save. I'm not going to. I am more than powerful enough. Everybody's in their 40s. Well, most everybody. And these little turds can actually inflict Berserk on you. Yep, there we go. He's got it on Cait Sith. So we now no longer have control of Cait Sith or Cloud or Aerith. So now they're all just going to be doing physical attacks whenever they can. These guys are annoying. However, since Aerith is berserked, she actually cannot use her limit break. It is straight up physical damage for everybody. And then let's see. I think there was one more thing I wanted to do. I am so sorry for yawning. Check their equipment. Oh yeah. Okay. So I want Cloud to have the white cape to protect against Frog and Small. I want Cait Sith to have the Fire Ring, because Aerith has the elemental fire in her armor. And then Aerith is going to get the gem ring. Okay. This is the Temple of the Ancients. I know, I feel it. The knowledge of the Ancients floating. You could become one with the planet, but you're stopping it with the strength of will. For the future? For us? What are you saying? Do you understand? You're uneasy, but happy. Because I'm here? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I want to go inside. That's another message right there. I just heard it. Black materia. Look. Oh, it's a number 9 tattoo. Hey, it's sung. Hey, it's sung. Song of the Turks. Oh, I've been tricked. It's not the promised land Sephiroth's searching for. Sephiroth? He's inside? Look for yourself. Damn. Goodness, I'd really like to stop yawning. Letting Aerith go was the start of my bad luck. The president was wrong. You're wrong. The promised land isn't like what you imagined. And I'm not going to help. Either way, there was no way Shinra could have won. Pretty harsh. Sounds like something you'd say. The keystone. Place it on the altar. And we get the keystone back. You crying? Sung's with our enemy, the Turks, but I've known him since we were little. There's not a lot of people I can say that about. In fact, there are probably only a handful of people in the world who really know me. Place the keystone on the altar. Put the keystone in. And then we sink through the floor. And then here we are in a maze. It's not too terrible to navigate it either. Words, feelings, so many of them here. Wow, this place is huge. I'm starting to get bored. The fuck does that mean? How are you getting bored? Cloud, I know it's going to be tough, but don't give up. We can do it. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is the kind of area that I would actually recommend using the directional pad to go around, rather than using the analog. This way. And we pick up a new weapon for Sid right there. Nope. That's a physical attack. Okay. Magic Fire 2. I just healed him! And Cloud did 2 attacks right there, because one was the counter attack and one was the attack that I told him to do. Alright. Okay. Then we go this way. I'm just gonna go ahead and come over here, grab this Turbo Ether. And that's the way forward, actually, before I do that. Okay, climb up these green vines up here. Whoop, here we go. These guys can petrify you. So the counterattack materia isn't even leveled up at all, so there's only a 20% chance that Cloud will counterattack after he takes damage. Grab this Mind Source, and I'm going to go ahead and use that. Raise a Spirit, that is magic defense. Let's go here, where the purple dude went. Get a silver rifle, another weapon for Vincent. Hey, you. Yum yum. They don't actually speak actual words. Whew, we finally caught up to you. I'm sorry you waited for me. Those are the spirit bodies of the ancients. They've been away from their planet for a long time to protect this temple. Sorry, I had to yawn again. Over the many years, they've lost the ability to talk. Actually, they didn't need words from the beginning because there was only one objective for those left in the temple. Please, talk to me. No good. I don't understand the rest. Are you afraid? Is it because Sephiroth is in the temple, or something else? And this dude right here, you can buy simple items, so potions, high potions, ethers, hypers, tranquilizers, tents. You can also come to him to restore your HP and MP, and if you also really need it, you can have him save the game for you. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Okay, so we need to go this way, down the vines. And then over this way. There's another one. There's another purple dude waiting for us. And then there's these guys. I'm going to have Kate Sith try to get these kills. We're going to go with Trine. Ooh, you missed. I wonder if Trine will do enough damage. Yeah, cool. Because Kate Sith does need to be getting more kills so we can actually get his slots. Down this way. Grab this. A rocket punch, another weapon for Barret. Up these vines. And then instead of following him, we come around and go up these vines. Because there's that purple materia over there. It's a very good stat boosting materia. Kind of like the HP plus and MP plus. But even better, in my opinion. Luck plus. I'm not actually going to be putting it on anybody, but I am going to be showing you. So let's see. HP plus currently increases max HP by 10%. MP plus is the same thing. When it goes up a level, that is a 20% bonus. And then 40, 60, 80. Wait, hold up. What? 10, 20, 40, 60. Something's wrong. No, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So it's a 50% bonus at max, and 50% bonus at max here. I don't know why I was thinking it goes all the way up to 100, but that's wrong. Anyways, Luck Plus is the same thing. It's a little bit more expensive to level, but it'll increase your luck stat by 10%, then 20, 30, 40, and 50% when it's mastered. Speaking of mastered, I did master a single materia transform while I was getting all those limit breaks before the start of this episode. Okay, now I want to go this way. And that treasure chest right there that we can see sort of towards the center of the screen, we won't be able to grab that for a little bit. But that is the best accessory in the game. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we are halfway through this now. And it is done. Nice. Whew, we did it. So when we got to the halfway point, the screen had flashed green. That was our checkpoint. So if we did get hit, it would only bring us back down halfway. Everyone all right? That was rough. Actually, it wasn't. That was pretty easy. Oh no, Cloud, come quick! Hurry, this way! Okay. What have we got here, Aerith?
It's full of the knowledge of the ancients.
Oh, goodness. Sorry for the yawning again. No, not knowledge. Consciousness, a living soul. It's trying to say something. I'm sorry, I don't understand. What? What is it? Danger? An evil consciousness? Show? You're going to show me? What's going on? Wait, look, it's showing us. Tsung, what's this? Can we find the promised land with this? I wonder. Anyway, we have to report to the president. Be careful, Tsung. Yeah. Hey, Elena, how about dinner after this job's over? Thank you very much. If I may be excused. Is this the promised land? No, it can't be. Sephiroth. So you opened the door. Well done. This place, what is it? A lost treasure house of knowledge, the wisdom of the ancients. I am becoming one with the planet. One with the planet? You stupid fools. You've never even thought about it. All the spirit energy of this planet, all its wisdom and knowledge. I will meld with it all. I will become one with it. It will become one with me. You can do that? The way lies here. Only death awaits you all. But do not fear, for it is through death that a new spirit energy is born. Soon you will live again as a part of me. Did you see it? I saw it. Tsung was in bad shape. Where's the room with the pictures on the walls? We're almost there. Sephiroth is here, right? No matter what he thinks, it's going to end here. I'm taking him out. I wonder if he'll go down that easy. He had better. And here's the morph material. This is going to be very important to stat maxing later. And it looks like he's just chilling right there. And here we are. We got another one of these guys. You can buy more items from him if you need. You can have him restore your HP and MP, and you can have him save. And I'm actually going to use him to save. Well, nope, you can't actually use this one for a shot. My bad. Alright. This is episode 25. And not even a whole 30 minutes yet. So we will continue on just a little bit longer. Ooh, okay. I am the Time Guardian. Ye who seek the knowledge of the ancients, I control the time. Select your path. Okay, so speed up. So we want to go to room 4. It is time. You may proceed. Alright. So the moving second hand can actually knock you off, and I will be doing that. Because we can get a really good weapon for Cloud by doing that. Okay, what have we got here? Princess Guard! This is Aerith's ultimate weapon. Raises power when you need to protect others nearby. That is kind of not entirely true with it. Let's see. I remember I had explained Cloud's Yoshiyuki. Sword is used when an ally is down. That's very much the same thing with her, Princess Guard. So when one of the party members falls to 0 HP, they're unconscious for the fight. Technically dead, but whatever. When that happens and Aerith has the Princess Guard equipped, she gets a physical damage boost. And then if the other one falls as well, she gets an even further damage boost. Not that I'm going to be allowing that to happen, but it gives us extra materia slots. So let me see what I would like to throw in here. Let's throw Rama on and the Luck Plus. That'll be enough. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna move it ourselves. I've never seen whatever the fuck that is in the center doing that. What is that? Anyways, just hold circle and it'll speed up time. Oh yeah, 3 times speed is good for this. Alright, and we want to go to room 5 now. And that gets us the ribbon. And I am immediately putting that shit on Cloud. The morph materia we had gotten is also going to be very helpful for getting more ribbons later on as well. Move it myself, 3 times speed. And now we shall proceed. Give me just a second. I can't remember all the rooms here that actually have rewards, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I realized that there's only 4 rooms that actually have decent rewards. We've already gotten 2 of them from rooms 4 and 5. And we need to go... Uh-oh, hold up. Back in time. We need to go to rooms 7 and 8 to get another 2 rewards, and then that'll be it. And this time around, I do kind of want to get knocked off. Going to get into a fight with 2 ancient dragons. This atmosphere, it's a battle. Yeah, so 2 ancient dragons, they can teach you flamethrower. However, we already have flamethrower. And once this fight is over, oh, what does this do? Enemy skill, laser. I wonder if that'll work. Yeah! Should have had, Kate Sith do that, but whatever. Alright. Now we get the nail bat. Checking this. Has no materia slots, but it has 70 attack, which is one of the highest attack ratings any weapon gives Cloud right now. Magic. Cure 2. Nah, I shouldn't need that much. Just regular cure. And now we get out of here. And this takes us here. Alright, so at this point, shoot, dang it. Where do I go? Huh. Oh, these guys. Hopefully... nobody gets turned to freaking stone or a frog. I want Kate Sith. No! Okay, cool. Ah. That's fine. What the heck? That sounded funny. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. Up this way. No. Should be up this way. Yes. No, it's not letting me go further up. What? Oh, wait a second. I'm an idiot. I was just in here and I don't remember the way. It's this way. Yeah, 3 times speed, just so we can get the limit gauges filled up a little bit quicker. I am slightly regretting turning the battle speed all the way to slow, but it's fine. I might bump it up back to normal, and then once I start stat maxing, turning it back down. Or just turning it down before a boss fight, because it's typically boss fights that I try to use big guard. No, we're not going that way. We are going this way, because this is the way forward. Ah. Ah, you bastard! Ah, you bastards! What the fuck? Alright, I'm summoning Odin because you guys are pissing me off. Nice! Okay. I know I gave Kate Sith the fire ring, but I'm going to swap that out with something that protects against frog. Yes, white cape. Cloud has protection from that thanks to the ribbon. This way. Yeah. Okay. I will meet you guys back in the clock room at the beginning of the next episode, because I'm going to go ahead and save again. And I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. You all have a great day. Bye.